I think one of the critical parts of these scholarships to our larger mission is that ideally they pave the path that any student from any background who's got interest and talent to work in this area, to want to learn something about the environment, to learn about forestry, to learn about wildlife biology, to learn about anything within what we do, can come here and not have that desire be limited by financial circumstance. And that's critical to our own mission and what we want to do. And we believe strongly in equal access for all students to come here. But it's also really critical to the environmental mission. We're not going to solve these problems if we don't have people from all walks of life having a seat at the table. And scholarships are a first key step towards that.
After I graduate, I plan on working pre-sale in Sisters, Oregon. I already have a position there, and I'll just continue to do rehire and kind of work my way up the ladder. So pre-sale is kind of, like I said earlier, like you go out into the woods and a silviculturist has already come up with like a prescription on how they want to thin. And so what we're doing is really like thinning the forest out to what a forest would naturally look like during like a fire rotation, like after fire goes through on a more normal basis, because right now we suppress a lot of fires. And so with that like kept in mind, after like we thin, sometimes we'll do like a prescribed underburn to get rid of like litter fuels and stuff, which help a lot so that when a fire does come through, the wildfire is like a lot less likely to be a high severity fire and be more like low severity and kill less trees. The scholarships definitely make it a lot more affordable to come here. I would say like a huge thank you to all the donors. It helps financially, it makes this all possible for me, and I do really enjoy this, and therefore I'm very grateful that I can come up here and have financial aid to help that process.
I think the importance of these donors can't be overstated. In my case, I received money from quite a few different scholarships, and each one had a different role for me and other students, not just myself. But at the end of the day, I was most grateful, A, that I had been told to apply by the faculty and the staff, and then B, that those opportunities even existed. I would love to get a job here as a planner. That's really my number one goal. I want to be a planner because I'm from small towns all over the country. I've lived in a bunch of different states, and I've seen how mismanaged small towns can really impact the population that's there. And I've seen how towns that are managed well are a pleasure to live in. And I want to be involved in that process. The county planner, they can get some traction to get some stuff done. I saw the potential to make some real change. Something that's within my power, something that's not out of my reach or exists only in my pipe dream, something that I could actually do.
When a donor invests in one of these students, they're not only making a difference in their lives, but one of the things that I hope, those who are so generous to our college and do this feel and see is that they're really making a long-term investment, not just in a person, but I'm not being hyperbolic when I say in our planet. These are students who are getting the training and then getting the opportunity to go into a range of careers, all of which are focused on trying to create a more sustainable place for us to live. And for some of these students, it's not just the access that's key, but for example, being able to go through a university education with less debt or maybe no debt and get out of here gives them career options that otherwise they couldn't take on, and an ability to then give back to society as a whole by being able to go into those careers when otherwise, if they were in deep debt, they couldn't make that choice. I just want to say today, thank you to all of you who give to our scholarship programs. There's little that's more rewarding. There might not be anything that's more rewarding than to see a student get to come here, to see the joy and the discovery of these students, the joy and the learning, the joy and the opportunities they're getting to get out and pursue a field that they really want to do because of the chance that you all are giving them to do that. That is just an amazing thing to witness. And I hope all of you get a chance to witness it as much as you can as well. But for us who work here day to day, it's a truly wonderful thing. So thank you on behalf of those students, and thank you on behalf of the whole college. It means a great, great deal to us.